What is up, everyone? It's Ricky 5 Cent to Return Chance. Today's is January 5th, 2023, and we're going to hop on and do a quick market watch. So I do have a good amount of cards to talk about, so I'm going to just try to speed through them because it is a good amount. But first of all, I just got a new tattoo. Finally, my first Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo. You guys can see that. It's pretty cool, right? Hopefully this helps me not brick anymore. And basically, I've been wanting to get it for a while since last year, but I didn't have the money for it. And I finally came up with some money and found an artist that could do it and went ahead and did it. That's my first Yu-Gi-Oh tattoo, but yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. But anyways, on to the cards now. So the first card we're going to be talking about, well, I guess the first two cards we're going to be talking about. So Libromancer Fire, definitely I know went up in price. He was like at $3 to $4. Let's see, yeah, $3 to $4. It has gone up to the price point of going up to like $10, with 26 listings. And this is because Libromancers got some new support. I think it was like a spell card, and I think it was a spell card. I know it was a spell card, but in Cyberstorm Axis they got a new spell card. Let's check out Geek Boy now. Geek Boy was actually pretty high in price like months ago last year. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like he's starting to go up to. It looks like he was like under $2 and has gone up to the price point of going up to like $3 now. Yeah, so it looks like Geek Boy's the next one that's gonna get like a buyout. These I think hit like $6 to $7. I remember selling some at like $6.99 months ago when they got like hyped up. But they went down, and it looks like they're starting to pick back up now. I could see these probably hitting that $8 to $10 price point as well. I'm not really sure how the deck works too much. I just know they do run the Geek Boy, and I know they do run the Libromancer Fire. But you guys let me know down in the comments what you guys think. Should I go for the Geek Boy? I think Libromancer Fire is already like pretty high in price. I think this is like the highest I've seen it. Let's check out the 1 year. Okay, so its highest price point, let's say it was like release, like $13. But yeah, it's hitting that price point again. $10. So let me know if you guys think this will continue to go up or if it'll come back down, and if it's just hype at the moment. I'm not sure about Geek Boy either. I did sell him when he was hype, but I don't feel like buying him anymore. But yeah, that's it for those Libromancers. On to the next set of cards. Well, the next card is Draco Berserker. So he was already starting to go up, but it looks like people are starting to, buy the Swordsell stuff that didn't get. Well, technically, it's not a Swordsell card, but technically it is a Swordsell card. So they're starting to buy out like cards revolving around Swordsell that didn't get reprinted. So this is one of them. Let's take a look at the Prismatic one. This already had a buyout before and started going up in price, but it looks like it's going up even further. So we have a lightly played at like 15, 18, near mint, 18 again, 17, 18. So these are going up to like almost $20 price point. And they have 14 listings. And we have the Draco Berserker Ultra Rare, which is I think the original printing, going up towards $16. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that one down in the comments. It should get a reprint sometime this year. In my opinion, maybe like an OTS pack reprint would be nice. But right now, it's not confirmed that it will get reprint. I'm just hoping for a reprint because this is a pretty high price point for this card. It's a good Synchro 8 that Swordsell decks could use. But the next Swordsell card we're going to be talking about technically is not a Swordsell card again, but it is Monk of the Tenny. So let's start with the commons first. So the commons are starting off at like $2 going up to $3 for commons, and that one is at 52 listings. Then we have rares. The rares are at kind of the same, like $2-3 as well. And then we have the super rares from the OTS packs. These are like $5-ish. Wow, $5 for the OTS pack ones. But you do have options. So if you don't want to play the super rare and you want to just go budget and pick up either the common or the rare, I'll probably go for the rare since it's a rare and not a common. But you guys make that decision for yourselves. The last Swordzo card is a Swordzo card, Swordzo of Mo Yi. The secret version is actually above its what its market value was at. So it was at like 10ish, 11ish dollars, right? Like last month, 10, 11, going up to $12, and now it's currently at going up to like 16, 16, 16, 6, 17, 17, 18. That's basically $20, $20. Yeah, it's starting to head back up. So if you guys have some, I don't know if I would say hold them, because there is another printing of it. There's an ultra rare printing. Let me see if these are starting to go up as well. Let's go to 1 month. Yeah, it looks like it took a little. Not really sure what to call that. I think they've always been like around $3-ish. So 3, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, like $3 to $4 for the ultra rare. So yeah, you guys can make that decision if you guys want to offload some Swordzo Mo Yis. If you guys did buy them at like when they dipped down to $10, you could probably double your money right now if you sell them for like 20-ish. There's only 17 listings at the moment. Highest listing, well, let's look at the second page. Yeah, these are all 30 and above. And then first page, the highest one on the first page is $26. Lowest one is, I want to say, $16. So yeah, you guys can make that judgment on your own. I'm a budget player, so I'm gonna stick to like the ultra rares if I ever decide to play Swordzo. But yeah, he is going up in price for the original printing, secret rare printing. Next card we're gonna be talking about is Pot of Prosperity. Let's focus on the prismatic secret rare from the 2022 10s. So these were bottoming out at like $37, $35, $37, and have recently seen an increase. So 40, 40, 40, 40. That's what shipping included. So 40, 40. Basically like $40. Let's check out the second page. And these second page ones are basically going up to like $40, $42. So it's starting to see a slight increase in price as well. I think this is because Cashiers could run this. And then we have like other decks like Flunders that are definitely going to run this as well. What other decks run? There's a lot of decks that could run this card. And it's basically almost time for like YCS season and all that, regional qualifier season. So people are picking these staple cards up now and hoping to run them in the deck and trying to test them out. So I could see why this is starting to go up. I wouldn't be surprised if it hits like 50, like over $50. It's a good card. It only has one other printing that's probably going to go up even higher. Let's check that one out. So the original Pot of Prosperity is at, yeah, like $50-ish as well, going up to like 51, 54, 55, 55. So yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the other Pot of Prosperity starts to hit like $50-ish as well, because it only has that other printing. Alright, so now that we're done with Pot of Prosperity, I want to talk about this Infinitrack Goliath monster. So I noticed MCO40 mentioned this in one of his videos as a tech to use in Cashiers, because they could easily attach this to the new Cashier XE monster, and it lets it get this protection. This effect basically says this card cannot be destroyed by card effects. So if you attach this to the Cashier monster, it can't be destroyed by like things like Lightning Storm, Raigeki, and things that destroy. So that's pretty techy. I think this will be. I think more people are gonna catch on to this and buy this card out, because that is a good tech option that you could use for protection, and all you gotta do is like banish this off Pot of Prosperity. I didn't know that the Cashier monster could attach any of the banished face down monster. I thought it had to be like face up, but if it doesn't have to be face up, then you could easily go grab this and attach it to that monster. But speaking of Infinitracks, let's go back. I think it was this one, Anchor Drill. Yeah, this was the one that's starting to go up in price. So these were at like last month, we're like at 6-ish. Yeah, like under $7, and have increased to the price point of, well, there's still a couple like still under that, but they have been going up to like the $9 price point. So that's 9, that's basically 8, 9, $8.9 with shipping, $9 with shipping, $9.9 going up to $10. So yeah, these are starting to increase in price as well, and I think that's because they have the new Infinitrack Monster, which is basically an extender that comes out in Cyberstorm Axis. This one I noticed there's still a couple copies like around $7-ish, which I would probably recommend picking some up. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 25, and then 770, and then they go up to like $8, $8, and then going up to like $8, $9-ish. And yeah, they're on the second page they're reaching $10. So I would recommend picking this one up because it has more of a chance to go up in price even higher than the other one, because this one you run 3 of. It's basically the starter for the deck. Well, it's one of the starters for the Earth Machine deck. So definitely if you could pick these up at like 7, I'm pretty sure they'll go up to like 15 later on. But yeah, it hasn't got a buyout, but I'm just letting you guys know before it does get bought out. Next card is it's an Infinitrack card as well. So it's heavy forward. It's basically the searcher for the deck. People play like 2 or 3 of these, and it lets this card is activated, you can add 1 Infinitrack monster from your deck to your hand. Some people have already caught onto it and are starting to buy it, so there's an increase in price. I mean, these are kind of cheap, but with shipping, this is like $129, $139, $140, $143. So there's still a couple copies under $1. But if you want to place it, I guess the first place that you'll get right here is like 87 cents. But I'm pretty sure these could hit like around $5 later on when that new Infinitrack monster comes out in Cyberstorm Axis. But that's just me. This is a pretty cheap penny stock you guys could gamble on if you want. So in the OCG, the Tri-Brigade archetype are they being mixed with? I think it's Sprite Tri-Brigade. I think it's just pure Tri-Brigade. Tri-Brigade Lurlusk. Right. If you follow the OCG, let me know down in the comments. I forgot. But yeah, it's one of the Tri-Brigade builds that is dominating in the OCG, and I just want to play it safe and have my copies of Fractal since they're under like $5. This is a card that was like, the Ultra was like at $15 at one point, and it got a reprint in Prismatic Secret, which is, in my opinion, the better looking version. I don't care if the other one's original. I want the better looking version, and this one's like the more budget friendly version, I guess. So these are like at $3 to $4. They were sitting around like $2 to $3, so they have gone up a little bit, like $1 over the past month. Let me go back to the graph. So yeah, these in November were like around $3-ish, under $3, and have increased throughout the past couple months. So I would definitely recommend buying at least a playset of these just to have, because you don't know if the OCG is gonna translate over to the TCG later on once Tier gets banned, and if maybe cashiers get hit as well later on this year. If the TCG does follow the OCG, we might have a Tri-Brigade format again. So I'm playing it safe and getting my copy, so I think you guys should too. They have started to go up because, like I said, they are dominating the OCG. So yeah, just be aware of that. I was going through my cards last night, and I noticed that Galaxy Soldier, the Prismatic Secret one, was going up in price again. So these three used to be like around $15 to $25-ish. I think this one was like at $25-ish, and then it got a reprint and another reprint and goes from the past, ultra rare one. So that made all of these like start to go down even further. This one went down the least, but it did go down hard to like $7-ish. But recently I noticed that it's starting to go up because we have a near mint Italian version. If you're like a player that likes foreign cards, I would pick this up. But other than that, we have like damage moderately, and we don't reach a lightly played until we hit like $12-ish. Well, if we round it up, let's round it up, because with shipping and everything, it'll be like $12-ish. And then we have a near mint, again, like $12-ish as well. I know that Photons, I think, or Galaxy is getting some support in Photon or Hypernova. I'm not really too familiar with the support or how the deck really works, but maybe people are preparing for that and just trying to pick up their highest rarity copies right now. But let me know down in the comments if you know why it might be going up, other than, you know, the support that's coming out. Another card that I noticed was going up is Underworld Goddess, the prismatic secret rare from the 2022 tens. So if you could tell by the graph, it did start to go up a little bit. So they were sitting around like $3-ish, and then have started to go up to like the $4, $5 price point. Let's look at that. So yeah, these are starting to reach like 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 4, 5, 5, and then let's see the second page. Yeah, they're like $5 now. So yeah, these have gone up slightly, I guess like $1 or $2, and I'm not really sure why that one is going up. I just know it's a nice Link 5 monster, and you can use your opponent's monster as material. Maybe to go against Cashtero? No, because you would need like your 4 or 5 zones for that in a monster. So I don't think that's the reason why. Let me know down in the comments if you know why this is going up. Let's look at the original version. These haven't gone up too much. Let's see the month. Yeah, it's been like going up and down, and haven't gone up too much. These are still like 12, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 12-ish. I guess it did. They were under 10 and then started to go up above 10. Yeah, so I guess these have gone up a little bit, like $1 or $2 as well over the past month. But yeah, let me know if you guys know why it's being, I guess, bought out. So that's basically it for the cards that have been going up in price this week. These next two cards that I'm gonna be talking about are just cards that I feel like are gonna go up in price later on, and you guys could go in on them if you guys want to. So this one is a number 59 Crooked Could. It's a rank 4 Exceed monster, and basically the effect that I really like is the one where it says while you control no other cards in the field, this card is unaffected by card effects. So I've seen this card being played as a tech to like stall. The way you do that is I think there's like a level 4 fish monster or something that if it's attached to an Exceed monster material, the Exceed monster can't be destroyed by card effects. So not only can this card not be destroyed by card effects with that monster attached to it, but it is also unaffected by what do you call it? It's also unaffected by card effects by its own effect. So it's a nice way to stall and like draw into like an Exodia piece, or maybe like if you're playing Runics, you could mill your opponent out as well. But I just feel like this is a pretty cool card, and it has been starting to go up a little bit. I got these at like, I think it was like under $1 sometime last year. But yeah, we have copies at like $1, $1.22, $1.59, $1.49, $1.29, going up to like $2. So yeah, these haven't gone up too much, but I feel like they have potential to go up. So that's just a freebie for me. You never know. So the last card we're going to be talking about is Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier. The reason I'm bringing this one up is because last week we saw Ferris basically double in price for its secret rare version. And I feel like this one could go and follow that. Unlike Ferris though, I think you only run this at 1 copy instead of 3. So that's where I'm kind of like, iffy on. That's why I'm 50-50 on this card. I'm not sure if it's gonna go up, but I'm willing to take that chance because it is a hero card, and this is a card that was like at $40-$50 at one point for the ultra rare before it got a reprint. Yeah, so if you could tell, it's 40, then it started going up once the reprint got announced. The ultra rares right now are at like $11-ish for the original copies. And then we have the reprints from Legendary Duelist, the secret rares, currently at like $8.50, $7.50, well, basically $8, $8.50, $8.50, $8.50, $8.50, $8.50, $8.50. So yeah, these are like around $8.50. But I feel like it's a good buy because it's a hero card, and you never know, like, heroes are always like those fan favorite decks, and people might want to pick these up. And since it is Legendary Duelist and there's nothing really good in Legendary Duelist, I mean, there's a Magician Soul, and then let's actually take a look at it. There's not too much good stuff in this Legendary Duelist set. There's the Magician Soul, and then we have the Liquid Soldier, which is, I guess, the 3rd highest card in the set. So yeah, I would definitely pick some of these up because I don't think anyone's gonna really be opening legendary duelists now. I mean, it is a promo card, so it's not too hard to get. You could either get this, or this. But I mean, who's gonna really try to open the set if there's nothing really to chase for in there? So yeah, that's just my opinion. You guys can go on and on if you want. But that's going to be it for today's Market Watch. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Also, go follow us on Instagram at Return to Chance. So for the next Market Watch, I actually want to do a little bit something different. We usually do market watches when cards start to go up in price. I'm actually going to go and take a look at the market and see what has gone down in price, and try to get a list of cards that you guys should probably look into that are cheap and have possibility of going up before they do go up. So that's something I'm trying to put together for the next Market Watch. If you guys have any cards you want me to mention or take a look at, make sure to put down in the comments what that card is, and I'll go and take a look at it, and maybe we'll feature it on the Market Watch. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.